right on the coast, you know that the fog is hanging on, but pretty much everybody else is having a fairly decent Friday.
Do we have a picture of the ghost ship out there, the cruise ship?
Just hanging in the fog.
Well, it's been a good fog cam for us.
Yes.
And you can see it's right over Casco Bay, and
you can't see very far past it.
No, right, you can't see anything past there. So yeah, I mean, the fog's been right offshore. We talked about this, and I want to quantify it in a second. It's a little sticky today.
Yes.
And you're upset, and I'm like, let's go, bring it on.
It's just so early for the humidity already. Like, let's just have some warm days.
No, let's get right to it. Look, well, the thing is, though, Brad, I don't think we're going to have like big heat. So the only way it might feel more summer is if it's sticky. So that's kind of where we're at. And inland, it probably plays a lot different at 80 degrees in Freiburg right now, as opposed to the 60s along the coastline, 80 in Conway, New Hampshire, too. Finally, Aroostook County is not the warmest spot in the state. It had a couple of day run of doing so, but now we're in the upper 60s there. Comfortable enough, 75 in Dover, Foxcroft, and 77 in Greenville. Yeah, here are the dew points. So just to reacquaint you with this whole topic, because we'll talk about it for the rest of the summer, right? 60 is just about when people notice humidity in northern New England. That number varies based on your location. So if you're in Florida, 60 does not hit you as sticky, but up this way it does. And so we have dew points in the 60s, in some cases mid 60s. So it's noticeably a little bit sticky out there. In addition to that, we had some fog, so that adds to kind of the wet feeling, right, especially along the coastline. We burned most of these clouds off, though, and we're actually doing better sunshine-wise than the models had indicated. So we're seeing more sun. That, though, combined with the humidity, is destabilizing the atmosphere. So we've got some showers and storms, particularly in the mountains, really popping up rapidly, and that's a very summery look to have these showers come out of nowhere within a couple of frames. And you can see some of them are thunderstorms with some lightning detected on a few of these out towards Greenville, up towards the Jackman area as well. So we'll watch those. I think largely, though, they stay in the mountains and foothills. Fewer of them, but not zero, fewer of them along the coastline. Fog comes back in tonight, and it's a cloudier day to start on Saturday. And I don't think we have the kind of breakout that we had today because we don't have time to get there. By the time we get to mid to late morning, showers start working their way in. Onshore flow continues. That's a problem for us as it keeps clouds around. And then we have another batch of rain coming through in the afternoon with a third one in the evening. So unlike last Saturday, it will not be raining all day. However, I think it'll be difficult to find a period of time of 2 or 3 hours, say, where it's going to be consistently dry outside. So that's why it's going to be generally a showery day on Saturday. Sunday, we start with a mixture of sun and clouds. More showers come through, though, in the afternoon. A couple of heavy downpours are possible. So it's overall a very unstable weekend, is how I put it. Todd put this together, and I like it. When will it be wet? So your best chance of it being dry might be middle of the day Saturday, and then in the morning on Sunday through the middle of the day, but the afternoons get more and more unstable. Speaking of unstable, next week is not rain all week. I just want to be clear on that. But it is fairly cloudy, fairly showery, and I do not like how the end of the week leads into Memorial Day weekend, because that is just not a good look. It's a deep trough across the east, a cut-off upper level low with a cold pool. So when it's not raining, it will be cloudy with a chance of showers. Our 7-day doesn't go that far, but people want to know. So that's just one of those things that I can say it's not going to be 85 and sunny. How about that? We'll start there. So yeah, the weekend has some showers. It is not raining the whole time. Pop-up thunderstorms also possible on Sunday. Isolated shower Monday. If you must do something outside that is not good to do in the rain, your best chances is probably Tuesday and Wednesday. It's not a zero chance of rain, but it is on the lower side.
The better chance
for this stretch of weather. Yes.
Okay. Quite a week ahead.
Yeah.
Keith, thanks.